What's going on, guys? It's CanPlayer here, and welcome back to another episode of Polybridge on the channel. Before we get started, make sure to like and subscribe so we can reach our goal of 100 subscribers by the end of the year. Here we are in the campaign. We have 4 levels left. It's maybe a bit of an awkward level count, but we'll see how well this video goes at the start. We have 25,000 to get this car from here over to here. 8 pieces of steel. I'm going to try to avoid using steel because it's way more expensive. And we're going to do an under curve bridge here just because it seems like that might work better. Should maybe try to set this directly on the rock, I would assume. We'd also split it up so that it's actually more like 2 bridges, but I mean, this is pretty much like 2 bridges anyway. We might want to do an under over under just because we have, I would say, good setup for it maybe. This one's gonna go. I don't think we'll need too much support here. I feel like the car, let's check, 4.5 polygrams. Not bad. It's not that heavy. I feel like we could probably get away without this actually as well. And maybe loosen this up a little bit. Maybe bring this up higher just to check how good it is. And yeah, we're just gonna, honestly, I'm gonna do the same thing over here. Usually when you curve up, you want the pieces on the bottom, I believe, just so that it kind of bends in on itself. But with the curve going up, I don't think it matters as much. I'm not an engineer, don't follow my bridge building guide. Let's just see how this goes here. So a lot of stress on that middle part. But hey, we're already under half budget. First try. Super under half budget. Top 6%. Didn't even have to think about it. 18,000. This one going to be a little bit more difficult. I think it'll be probably, I guess we could technically go flat all the way across. Usually I don't like to do that just because this hinge part here is gonna be really shaky. I'm gonna assume. So we'll have to wait and see how we get on here, but gonna have to undo that just so there's no extra node. And yeah, I can't imagine this is gonna go very well. Just because I feel like this part should hinge right here. Maybe if we balance it a little better. Make that max height. And then again, let's have something like this. Yeah, I mean, I think that's just gonna fall. Yeah. So maybe if we have something like this, again, we have 18K, so we've kind of already hit the budget. I think what I'm gonna do in that case is make this part have a slight curve to it. That might be okay. You know what? I really like how I did these sides though. I think we're gonna do this and then have one here and then copy it, flip it, do the same on this side, and we'll see where this gets us. I imagine I'll have to change this out and have some sort of curve as well. Yeah. Let's do steel just for these pieces. I just want to see if this would actually work. Okay. It seems like we're gonna have to get a little crafty here. If we do this on this side. I don't think we'll have to like have all these pieces, but I just want to see like if this bridge will work with this amount of pieces. This looks very stressed. Yeah. Just gonna get rid of these roads and actually just redo the whole bridge here. I'm thinking we're gonna have to go down, up. I do want to use the curve tool for that. So I am gonna copy this, flip it, go there, and then do the curve tool from here to here. I think that will be perfect. And then now, since we have some more nodes to work with, I think this will be a little bit stronger as well, especially if we do something like this. Copy this to the other side. And then now we have all this to work with here. Maybe a couple more bottom supports. And then bring these down as much as we can. Just over budget now if this will work. I still feel like these are going to kind of hinge. We'll have to wait and see though. It's looking like a thing we did. It doesn't really like the kadonk at the beginning. So let's see. We might actually just have to steal this part for right now. Just this, or I guess we could go wood muscle. And then have this separate as a wall brace. That looks, it handles it a little bit better. But now we need kind of the same thing on this side. If it would, doesn't want to link up. Okay, so we'll just do, we know we need a muscle, we know it attaches like this. And we know it goes like this. We might be able to simplify this a little bit, move the muscle down, something like that. I imagine that's just a little too rocky. Come on. I feel like we can get this to work if we just... This has got to work somehow. I'm not sure how people have done it. If not, something like this. What happens if we just get it going a little bit and then we have a down and then an up? We might just have to go straight flat up until the up portion, maybe? That doesn't seem viable, you know? Doesn't seem like that should be the best way to do it. Again, we do just want a solution here so that I can see where to make it cheaper. Okay, the middle part, super over-engineered, and the ends need more. So right now, I'm just gonna go steel muscle. And I'm gonna make this so much smaller, even get rid of this piece. And probably point that more at the top, I'd say. Make it less of a curve. I think we can get this to work. Of course, the big steel muscle's kind of in the way a little bit. If we could just even this out a bit more. I know the node here doesn't really want us to. What happens if we just lift this up and we go flat from here on? Does that work better or no? This part is like pretty optimized. I can get rid of a little bit here. Yeah, it's just that landing. What happens if we just totally... We keep this going and we arch it from there to there. We go like this. And we add another node. Something like... Have to get this out again. Something like this, maybe? Add an extra node. What happens if we do this and then we truss this up pretty well? Make it massive, and then we have like a super over-engineered truss here. $24 grand. I think we can shave this. All we have to do is get it to work. Surely, like, this will work, though, you know? Oh, there's too much of a kadunk there. I think it's this piece, actually, that does it. Yeah. This is the design I'm gonna stick with, as long as this works right here. Yeah, so I'm gonna stick with this design, I think. But I do have to shave it. You can see on the left here, people have gone with much easier designs. Not sure what the budgets are on that. This one looks like it could be cheap. These two have massive amounts of steel though. Yeah, I'm gonna try to cook with this a little bit and see if we can get it under half budget. If not, I may have to switch to a flat road design with just like not the road being arched, the actual supports being arched instead. Yeah, I'll have to cook here a little bit, I think. Alright guys, we are back. Here's my final design. I was actually at this point right here and I just couldn't get it any lower, and then I checked it, the price of this side and then the price of this side, and realized sorry, one more undo, I think. No. There's a point I realized that I could cut just a little bit more price off of it, and I got to this point right here where I just copied it directly over, and then I remembered that you could get away on this side without using the second piece. So this is our final design here. You can see the the road moves a little bit, but hey, under half budget, that's what we came for. This one, 200, so we have $111 or $1,000 here. This is an absolutely massive span. I don't even know what to do here. I mean, how much is this gonna cost us in, like, literally just road? Yeah. Okay. I feel like we have to put foundations in, do we not? Like, I don't know. Surely not there, right? We could probably... Wow, I don't even know what to do here. Make it flat and just do foundations all the way across. Like, this is a lot of a lot of thinking I gotta do here. I'm gonna come up with a design. It may be more realistic than you think. We don't have any cables, so I can't make a cabled stayed bridge. But we could probably do like 20, and then 20 on this side. And then that would leave us with one in the middle, but that gets rid of like all our budget. So yeah, I'm gonna have to think about this, guys, but I will be back with a design, and we'll see how it looks. Alright guys, I'm gonna be honest, I've been at it for a little bit here, and I just spammed foundations, to be honest. I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to get this under half budget. I'll probably grind it out and show you guys at the beginning of next episode. So make sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace.